When you see people doing blossoms and all they do is whip around the weapon, it's all bullshit. And I don't mean to, I got a potty mouth sometimes, so I'm sorry, but it's absolute nonsense. Blossoms are good. Blossoms teach us how to be more accurate with the weapon. It teaches us how to be more capable. It gives us an idea of what we should be doing, and it just makes us more aware, right? When you're talking about somebody with a 3-section staff and utilizing it, it's a weapon, and it's a vicious weapon, but if it's not utilized the right way, it just looks like something that people want to enjoy to watch, and it's just like blossoms, right? So you can use a regular 3-section staff, a regular staff. All the techniques for blossoms for a 3-section come off of the staff. Everything that we do comes off of staff. The staff is the mother of all weapons. So anything that you can utilize, whether blossoms or any kind of strikes, it all works with the 3-section staff as well. Short sticks is just a cut staff, right? And when you're talking about short sticks, you're talking about daggers, you're talking about double broadswords, you're talking about tiger hooks, you're talking about double butterfly swords. Anything that has 2 hands that you're utilizing all works the same way as well. So you can utilize a lot of these techniques are interchangeable. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's really, really important to be mindful of what we're doing. Don't call them double sticks. Like I was telling everybody the other day, like I had somebody come over to me at a tournament once and they're like, oh, it's a trisectional staff, and I just walked away from them. You know, people come up with their own terms and their own terminology. It's a 3-section staff, like a 2-section staff. Trisection doesn't make you sound any more intelligent. It makes you sound stupid, right? So we want to make sure that we understand what we're doing, right? There's a 13 parts whip, or there's a smaller version of the 3-section staff that's called a 3 parts whip. There are certain terminology that we use, and that lets us know that we really understand what we're talking about with the weapon. Okay, guys? So short sticks, that's all they are. They're short sticks. Some monk somewhere at the Shaolin temple broke his staff, picked up 2 sticks and started utilizing it. That's it. That's it. But you have Kali, you have Eskrima, you have Malaysian style martial arts that use the short sticks, and their short stick version is very different than how we utilize it. All right, there are similarities, but there are differences. There's lots of differences. We utilize full body motions with what we're doing. We're gonna learn basic technique of short sticks. Now again, I'm not a Kali expert. I'm not a Salat expert. I'm not Malaysian style martial arts. I'm not Filipino style martial arts. This is Chinese style short sticks. It's very different. If you notice, there's a lot of stuff that looks very similar to broadsword techniques and everything else. There's a reason for that. I'm not teaching you a Filipino style, so it's different. Some Filipino styles, they keep it all the way back here. We don't do that. Everything that we do is up forward. Neither one is right, neither one is wrong. This is our style, this is what we do, okay? So the first technique is a feel. My opponent comes in to strike, and I'm gonna bridge. This is my bridge. You guys understand?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna bridge, and then I'm gonna come in. So my first technique is bridge, check, strike. And then from here, I check and get the weapon out of the way. Okay? So if you notice, different strikes have different what?
Purpose.
Different purposes and different pressure. Different pressure moves the weapon differently. So I go block, he comes in to strike, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check it out of the way. I block and then check it. Look where the weapon goes. So how am I getting my power? My power comes from where? Wrist. I'm not swinging it like a hammer. I'm using my wrist to acquire the power, right? So block, check, and I go right into my motion. 1, 2, 3. And if you notice, this technique you're gonna see in 3-section staff. Okay, and all that is what? Look. It's a top blossom. That's all it is. So I block, check, strike, and then right from here, because I'm forcing him to block. Right? One hand lies where the other hand does what? Tells the truth. Right? My seafood says it all the time. So I'm repeating and I'm showing you why we do what we do. So block, check, strike, block, and then I check. And I want to check and I want to make sure that I get it out of the way so I can do what? strike with the butt end of the weapon, right? So the motion is here, here, and then I go, I'm striking him, and I block. Notice, what did I create when I blocked? Isn't that great? See how everything works together, right? 1, 2, 3, and look, I got my V going here, 4, 5, and we go back to guard. And I strike him, 1, 2, 3, 5. Does everybody understand? Nice and simple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please be gentle, because if your opponent does not put up that hand to block, you're gonna end up hitting them square in the face.
Yes, sir.
Gentle, gentle, and then you can pick up the pace when you're ready.
Yes, sir.
And 1, 2, 3, go. We keep evolving, we keep growing, right? So if I'm here and he throws and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here, look at his body, 6, 7. Look, now I hit. Now what do? I bring my opponent right to the floor. Just because we're doing short sticks, it doesn't mean the legs don't work.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys understand?
Yes, sir.
So if I'm here and he attacks me and I go here and I strike here, look, I come here to strike this way, or sweep the body.
Yes,
And I can use this as a what? Look, here, look. I can use this as a hook. So you can utilize the self-defense. It's self-defense, use it,
Yes, sir.
right? That's the whole point. So just because I'm showing you the first half, it doesn't mean you can't utilize the other part of it.
Yes, sir.
The other part is just hooking. That's all I'm doing. From here, I'm hooking to bring my opponent to the floor. So we hook, and then we turn the body to what? Slam and hit our opponent, finish it up. Okay?
Yes,
so
sir.
you can add that to it if you want. If it makes you feel better to finish it up, you can do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so go ahead. 1, 2, 3, hook, scrape, strike. Now we lift and come right into the, so this is the same, but different. But now we're utilizing this, here. I want to trap and hook. So 1, 2, 3, hook, strike. Now that forces him to do what? Now this actually comes into the chin. But because we don't want to kill our opponent, we come this way and we come this way so we can hit short sticks and not kill each other. So it's just here. From here we hook here, pull and come in. Just remember that technique, this technique here comes up underneath. So we're forcing him to what? To block so that I can come into attack.
One hand lies.
Yeah, and then look, we're in the same position. So from here, instead of me stepping out so I don't hit my opponent, I stay in here and do what? So I go 1, 2, 3 and hit my opponent. So we also have a technique. So if we're here, from this position here, if I strike and come here like this, we can come right into the poke. So this is also a press poke this way, and that hurts really bad when you hit somebody, right? So again, if I had a blade in one hand and a short stick in the other, that would be a death shot.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah, same thing. Same thing. So this is no different. I'm trying to keep it simple for everybody so everybody can do this and practice this at home. So we go through the same thing again, except that now we hook. And then we go 1, 2. Got it?
Sir.
Cool, and you can add the same sweep in there and the same strike. So work on that right now, just be careful.
Sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. The hand is going. When I'm here, if he puts pressure, I just go with the pressure. And I scrape it out of the way and I lock it out of the way. So he feels handicapped. So that now he has to block with this hand. If I want that to be different, I go like this. And then I go like this. Follow? So wherever this hand is gonna go, right? Because he only has, at this point, he only has one hand to work, right? If he pulls the other hand out, we're here. It's different, right? And we can lock up this way and utilize this. So that's the basis. This is just an extension. These are hooks, like if we were doing what? Mantis. That's the hook. That's the hook. So we're utilizing the bottom end of it to hook, right? So it's here, I come in, and then I want to come in this way. Now I can strike. I'm here. I'm already where I need to be. Nice and close. His weapons are out. His hands are either crossed or his hands are out of the way. Is everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Everybody feels good with this?
Yes, sir.
This concludes our short sticks, and we're gonna have to start our 3 section. Get